Good near Shabbos, Parshas Emor, Tafshin Pei Beis. The code, it's the address, the altitude. So, Parshas Emor, we're in the sphere Emor, Omer. I don't know, I'm not sure. It sounds a little familiar. So Omer means measuring. Emor is speech. I guess measuring the speech, Dvaravai, become present, understand, Lahazi Gedolim Alektanim, which is, the Rebbe goes into a sikha with that. The Rebbe goes into a sikha, Lahazi Gedolim Alektanim, that it's when the big things see the little things, that's where it's at. When the big things see the little things. Lahazi Gedolim Alektanim, so, in other words, what the Rebbe is saying is that the Klippa and the Pri, he's talking about the sheretz, it's just metamo by even a mashi, even a little bit if somebody touches a sheretz, it's tama. So the Rebbe explains basically that it's in the, sometimes we need a shear. When it comes to godless, there's a shear. How much godless, how big, how much one accomplished. But when it comes to the katness, to the small thing, it's the smallest thing. And that's why it's katness, because this thing is a small thing. This is how you see it. Doesn't mean that it's not as effective, because Rabbanan, there's no measurements in mitzvahs, they're all equal. They're just the way they manifest, but in Oyer they're all the same. So, when we're dealing with the small things, says the Rebbe, that in the big things, okay, it's big and it's not. It's in the projection. This one is the atzmi. This one is the etzim. It's the small thing. It's the little thing. Even that a mashi holds you down. It's either a boy or a girl. Right? Which one? It's not something that can be. It's not in the gray area. So today it's a big day. It's been a very interesting week. Netzach Shebenetzach. It was very, very strong to get to know it, to understand it. It was it was internal, no real expression. It's the ultimate hold, and there wasn't much room for expression. It was all about holding it and surrendering bittul, and it's a different type of netzach. So, but here we are right now, we're already in Hoid. Fine. We're in Hoid Shebenetzach. So the mood, the energy is already, it's different, it's softer. Reb Shimon is coming into play already. So Hoid it's the little thing. Hoid is the little thing. What does it mean it's a little thing? It's my essence. It's the place where I express my true happiness, where I express my true, my voice, my expression. I'm not living in existence. I'm here and I'm just, I'm centering, but I'm activated. I'm also expressing. I'm generating my voice, my energy, my shefa. And as we go through the process of Sfira, it's becoming more pointing out where we need to surrender to, where you need to feel it. It's like generating from the stomach. It's the teferes. It all works because it's with the nesher, which is gliding, completely surrendered. Amuna, center line, Yaakov Chevel Nachlosei. So the Netzach is trained to activate the stomach, and that's where we keep transforming and transmitting. Transforming and generating. That's the word. Generating your own energy, you're in Yechida. So now you're connected. So it's in the small thing. Get personal with it. Where is my voice? How do I want to express? How do I daven? How do I connect? Remember, the letters, the oases are what's raising the vibration. The letters is what's raising the vibration. Now, if you don't feel like learning something, then you're not getting your vibration by learning it, because it's not your sound, it's not your tenuah, it's not your instrument. If you feel like learning something colorful, like Navi, if you feel like learning Shira Shirim, or if you feel like learning it's a little more, Zohar, whatever your feel is, that's what's going to generate you, that's what's going to transform you, that's what's going to raise the vibration. It's safe. What's the alternative, right? But we've been through Kriyas Yamsuf, we're already on the other side, completely on the other side. We're speaking a different language, we're processing different words, we're becoming more light. So it's in the little things, and that's where we find Kedoshim. The Rebbe is busy this week, like I thought it was Parshas Kedoshim, right? And based on the Maimer, the Rebbe is talking about it's heavy, which means that he keeps sending us, which the conversation of the week, when the side, right? He keeps sending us to go more Kaddish, more personal, deeper, get more, find your voice, don't be afraid. Don't worry about it. It's that's the currency. That's the currency right now. That's the brain food, that's the generator, you see it. You see it, and that's it. Just start generating, start processing with your brain. Take it in. If it doesn't flow, then it's not. So the address is Kaddish, which is Kaddish immovable. Kaddish means separation. Every time I get something, I chop something. Creator is not even that. Deeper, levels, endless. It's constant flashes. Fast one, small one. It depends what type of machine, what type of processor you have. So here in Shalishi this week, V'dabra Hashem al Moshe Leim, V'dabra Halm V'abanav, V'marta Leim Ish Men Beis Yisrael Menager BeYisrael, Asher Yakar Kabana L'chol Nidreim U'L'chol Nedvosim Asher Krivi L'Hashem La'oila. So here the Torah is telling how you bring a carbon. Now, we don't have the Beis Hamikdash now. We're not sure what was Menvi, but we know one thing: Beis Hamikdash Shel Eish, it's inside. So the Torah is talking on Yardalak Kamaim. The Torah lowers itself. It goes anywhere it needs to go. It will go into the deepest hole, darkest hole, because that's its nature. It goes everywhere. It reaches everybody. Torah is the Chachma of the Creator that He manifests through Torah. And with Chachmas Be'irdu, He will reach anywhere. He will go and He'll find. And since Leidach Men and Nidach, nobody's going to be left behind. So that's the promise He gave Avraham Avinu. So He's reaching anywhere you are. This thing is coming for you. Don't worry about it. If you're down or if you're up, it's coming. It's got you. It's coming. It's Torah. So the Torah is telling us that, so when it dropped in real low consciousness, it had to be manifested physically, in karbanas and physical, all that, physical work. Now, sure, there's going to be Beis Hamikdash and actual Beis Hamikdash, but I'm not sure what it's going to look like. They're going to be real karbanas, okay. I don't know, maybe the Rebbe talks about it, I'm sure he does. So, but that's not the topic. The word is that in higher conscience, I'm bringing a carbon with your heart and with your mind. The work that you're doing every single day by shedding pounds of choshech and negativity is your karbanas that you are bringing every single day. And this is the sphere that we're bringing. It's the fat of the ego that you're bringing by tapping in after you have these rich Pesach with the matzah, with the wine, and all that amun has been activated, and you've been going at it, staying focused constantly. The mind is there. You know where it's at, more and more training, and yeah. So that's the carbon. That's the carbon. The carbon is the skafia, this hapcha, getting to know ego, using it to the advantage, to your advantage. So that's the carbon you're bringing, and now we're going through the process of the Sa'orim, which it's barley, it's machal behema, it's a machal behema. So we're giving that a bitter, That's why we're bringing the Omer every single day. In the Beis Mikdash, we're actually bringing the Omer. They would bring the Omer. Everybody would bring their barley, a portion of it. But now we are bringing that from the heart and the mind, energetically. So it has to be la'ola l'rtzonchem. It has to be to your will. And the Targum on l'rtzonchem is l'raiva. L'raiva means raiva d'raiven. It's the secret. It's your secret. It's your call. It's your connection. It's your alignment. It's your beep when you're aligned with the laser, with the light, with your connection. It's a small thing. And also the Rebbe says that Rashi says lehizar, and why Rashi uses the lashon hizar, because it says it's zoyer, which means light. Lahazik gedolim malaktanam is lehizar. It brings light when you focus in on the little thing. So l'raiva, kol ashebamimla sekriva kol deratzin yilachem. The way you bring the carbon, that's how it's going to come back to you. The way you bring the carbon, that's how it's going to come back at you, because you're creating it. You're sending up, and it comes back. The malachim take it up, and then they bring it back. They bring you back shefa. So if it has a mum, if it's not 100% pure, then that's how you're going to receive it. Fine, but not punished. Just become more mindful. So it's not a punishment anymore. It's your own adjustment, your own alignment. I'm not paying in and then waiting for something to happen, turn. No, the wheel is right in front of you. The way you send it up, that's how it comes down. So now it's intense work. So here in Sphira is we're counting. We're Asher Kedeshanu b'mitzvos of tzivanu. It's a tzivu. We have a connection, which means that there energetically there is a bond. There's a strong light that's shining. That's how we shake hands. From more refined, from Ruchni, from Tzir. That's how there's a handshake. There's a laser beam shining right at you, and every day at that midah, focusing. So now you have the Hoid is receiving massive activation, and that's all you need. And it's brought in the Svarim. I don't know where I saw it. I think I saw it in Mar V'Shamash, but I couldn't find it again somewhere. That now now we're going into the 5th week. It's already over. Until now we worked. There was a process of cleansing and purging. It was heavy, and now we're going into Hoid already, which is Hoidah. You're getting into your voice. This is it. From here, it's already. We're going into like Baimer. We're already in Shuas. Shuas is where there's the ultimate yichud. We're just going into Keser, to whiteness. It's white. It's beautiful. So the little thing, get into your find your desire. You have the koyach now to overcome the last push, to overcome and push. Now that you know where to generate from, where you need to feel it in your teferes, in your stomach, so generate positivity. It has to be authentic. It has to be real. Don't lie to yourself, saying that I'm putting in and this is what I'm getting back. It's not working. Can be. It has to work. It works. It's kamayim upon him. It's face to face. It's that's it. We're getting to face. You're facing yourself. So be real, and if not, then we got to be authentic and say, hey, I'm struggling. I can't let go. I'm struggling. Just by saying that, release. And then, the work that we're doing, checking in and all that other stuff that's going on to keep, to get more in tune and more aligned. So, so Parshas Emor, it's, L'chaim everybody, I think we got everything covered. And also, it's Pesach Sheni. Sunday's Pesach Sheni. It's let me do a separate one for that.